You're back and watching the Dr. Nandi Show. Thank you for staying with us. We're all looking for ways to feel our best and look our best, right? And that's why we invited Dr. Tony Youn, America's holistic plastic surgeon, to the show today. He also, what was the television show that you were on, Dr. Youn?
A long time ago, Dr. 90210.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's awesome. So, holistic plastic surgeon, what does that mean?
So holistic plastic surgery is the idea that it's more than just surgery. I mean, traditionally we looked at surgery and surgical ways to make ourselves look younger, but there's so much more to looking younger than just going under the knife. And it's this whole body approach from what you eat, to what you put on your skin, to the different things that you do during the day, your lifestyle, to non-invasive and minimally invasive procedures. All of that can work together with surgery as a last resort to get you looking and feeling your best.
And folks, why I like Dr. Youn is that he talks people out of surgery. So let me say that again. He's a plastic surgeon who often talks people out of surgery. And why is that important? Because he says, listen, you may want this result, but you can do something else instead. Tell us about that. You've had patients that come to you and you said, it may be better you do something else. And why do you do that, and why do you feel it's important?
Well, if somebody asks me, hey, I'm thinking about having plastic surgery, a facelift, a tummy tuck, what's the worst thing that can happen to me? I say, well, you could die, and then we go from there. And so we have to take it so seriously.
That would stop anybody, right? But go ahead.
But it's important to know this.
It's true, though. Yeah.
And there is so much now that we can do, starting with what you do with telling people, hey, these are the best ways to eat. This is the great way to take care of your skin with clean skincare. And there are a plethora of non-invasive and minimally invasive treatments now that we can do that can really give us almost the same benefits as going under the knife. It's a really exciting time to have plastic surgery, but not actually have surgery.
And tell us about some of these minimally invasive procedures that are safe and now that we can offer.
Yeah, so there's a few that I think are really prominent. IPL is a very simple, light-based treatment. It's available in a lot of med spas, doctor's offices, where it can painlessly get rid of the dark spots on the face. And how many of us, we go in the sun, we get age spots,
Sure.
sunspots. Great way to take care of it, no chemicals, very simple. There are treatments now, one's called SculpSure, where you can actually non-invasively reduce fat. You do 2 treatments, you space it out a couple months, and you can reduce 25% of the thickness of your fat just from these treatments. And the newest one...
You guys like that?
Yeah. Well, there's a newest one now called...
There's even more.
Emsculpt, where not only are we reducing fat, but we're actually growing muscle. So this is a non-invasive treatment, uses electromagnetic energy. You put it on your abs, and it stimulates your abs as if you're doing 1,000 crunches in 20 minutes. But you're just lying there looking at your phone or reading a magazine. And initially I was a little concerned, okay,
Sure.
Yeah, how long did the results last? So I held off on promoting it or talking about it. Recent studies have shown you do 4 treatments, 20-minute treatments over the span of 2 weeks. Results last over a year.
What do you guys think about that? It's amazing. So good. Yeah. Now, what about, our shows about potions and lotions? When you see folks that are putting on lots of bad stuff on their skin, and you see the end result of those. Tell us about that and what you're seeing in your patients.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much out there, and it's so confusing of what to buy to put on your skin. And that's why it's so important that you have this episode so people can learn that you can have good, clean skincare, organic, natural products, as long as you add in those actually scientifically proven ingredients like vitamin C, like retinol. You can really reverse your skin. And at the same time, you can take care of it and know that you're not exposing it to harmful chemicals and toxins that are found in a lot of the over-the-counter skincare products.
And what do you recommend for your patients? I know that I've talked to you about this before on other types of shows, but what do you recommend for a daily regimen for most of your patients?
Okay, so very simple. In the morning, you cleanse your skin, you apply an antioxidant serum like a vitamin C, and then a good sunscreen. Okay? Avoid oxybenzone and octinoxate. Okay. In the evening, you cleanse your skin. You have to cleanse your skin in the evening. Get rid of the day's worth of grime and dirt. And then apply an anti-aging cream. The one that I usually recommend is a retinol moisturizer. Because if you ask dermatologists and plastic surgeons, what's the one best ingredient, anti-aging ingredient, it is a retinol. And you can buy that. Most big skincare companies have it. There are some natural skincare product companies that have it as well. If that's all you do, then you're way ahead of 95% of the population.
And what about the environmental toxins and things they can do without applying any products? What habits can they form besides diet to really prevent the damage in their skin that you're seeing?
Yeah, there's so much that we can do with what we put in our mouth that can really impact that. And so reducing processed foods, eating the rainbow of fruits and vegetables to really infuse the antioxidants. We talk about vitamin C on our skin,
yes,
but we don't talk about how when you ingest vitamin C, that helps your skin as well.
And you talk about something called the age fix that'll make you 10 years younger. Now everybody's paying attention. So what is the age fix?
So the age fix is a book and a public television special that we put out that really is it's a kind of a comprehensive look at how to turn back the clock, combining what you eat with what you put on your skin with non-invasive and minimally invasive treatments. That's the exciting thing, is technology is really exciting in plastic surgery nowadays, because going under the knife should always be a last resort and should be literally 1 out of every 40 or 50 patients in my practice, that's what they consider.
That's
literally,
amazing.
that's it.
I'll tell you, that's why I love bringing Dr. Youn on, because he tells you, most plastic surgeons will not say that. I'm sorry, they won't say that, but he does, because he wants people to get the right advice. And so you heard it. Number one is that you can get the right stuff in your mouth. We didn't talk about stress, but stress is an important component. Practice meditation, yoga, prayer, whatever it takes, because all of this really matters. Thank you, Dr. Youn, as always. Great advice. And thanks for not, inappropriately, like lots of people do, say, right, let's go right to surgery, but rather let's take multiple steps before you get there. And so amazing stuff. Please stay with us. At the end of our show, we're putting it together with Partha's prescriptions. Please stay with us.